Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm at 816 North Laramie, Chicago, Illinois, at the Exodus Center. And I got three special guests here at the panel, and I want them to present themselves. We also got people in the crowd too, beautiful people. Now, present yourself.
Hi, my name is Constance Sullivan. Everybody call me Miss Connie. I'm a advocate for seniors and people with disabilities. I help them receive in-home services such as in-home doctor service, nursing service, physical therapy, occupational therapy, Meals on Wheels, caretakers, in the home, durable medical equipment. I'm also a licensed life insurance agent and health insurance agent. So if you are stuck in an HMO and don't know how to get out, I will be the person that you would call, and I can give you assistance with that. Or if your family need life insurance, I can also give you assistance with that as well. I'm a licensed tax professional and a licensed pharmacy tech. My goal in life right now is helping my community, and my location is 105 North Laramie in Washington, where we provide meals and food for the community 2 days out of a week. If you'd like more information, you can reach me at 312-730-8279. That's 312-730-8279.
My name is Lily Jones. I'm with Westside Community Services, East Garfield Park, 325 South California, Chicago, Illinois, 60612. And we have an after-school program which we also serve the community. We try to strengthen and motivate our youth, keep them in school, let them have fun, activities. We also have music. We have free music classes, piano lesson, drums, and vocal services. We have chess. We have like 34 youth that are cheer dancers, which they are national champions. They're second and third places in the nation. So we provide recreation activities, and we also try to keep our youth in school educated. We try to build entrepreneurship for them. And we have senior programs. We also have youth programs for the parents to come and mentor the kids. The parents are usually there with our cheer group. So right now we're trying to bring together Peace Tree, which the Peace Runner and Padam presented us with a grove of 5 peace trees, and we're trying to heal our land because a lot of our youth are being killed by violence. The parents are being injured and killed by domestic violence. So we have a grove of 5 trees that was dedicated to the Westside Minister Conference. It's 2 entities there, the community service and the faith-based service. So we're trying to heal our land with the Peace Runners and Padam.
Hi, my name is Ed James. I happen to be the president here at Exodus Institute, where the executive director is Jerome Altman, and we've been doing a wonderful job in our neighborhood and our community. As Mrs. Jones sat back and told you, that there's a grove of trees placed out there at the Westside Ministers Conference. And on September 3rd, I think it starts at 2, September 3rd, from 2 to 6 p.m., we'll be at 325 South California in the back, where there are 6 peace trees. There was a peace tree dedicated to Pastor Upshire. And we'll be back there to make little presentations to the neighborhood and the community on that day, and to sit back and just enjoy ourselves with the community and the churches and the ministers that are going to be coming out. And we need as much peace as we possibly can. We have, with the World Peace Run, they have placed 33 trees throughout the city of Chicago. We have a peace tree right out here in front of Exodus Institute. And these peace trees actually serve the community for peace. You can come at any time to these trees and pray and meditate and do the things. But at 325, they have what is called a grove of trees. Trees are rooted into the ground, and they branch and they spread out. There's a vibration that comes from these trees that happen to be heavenly bound in different things, but to have different dignitaries and people in our neighborhood and our community that these trees are dedicated to. Come and join us on September the 3rd at 2 p.m. at the California Westside Ministers Conference Church. Also, the World Peace Run will also be, there was 4 little children that was burned up on Chicago's west side in a fire. And on September the 3rd, we're going to be over at Noble Neighbors Garden on Potomac and I think is Karloff. And we're going to be over there at 12 o'clock dedicating a tree to those 4 youth that happen to be burned up in a fire in our community. And we're going to be there on the 3rd with the World Peace Run, making a dedication to them also. I don't know where Chosen went to, but I want to thank our guests for coming out and sharing this information about what we have in our neighborhood and our community. But I want to elaborate also, we had a peace march where the interrupters and the preventers, and it was like 8 different community organizations that joined forces, and we marched here from Laramie and Chicago Avenue down to the 5800 at Sankofa. And at that peace tree, we decided we were going to dedicate a tree for heaven. This was a 7-year-old girl that was selling snowballs on, I think it was Central and North Avenue. And she got caught in the crossfire between 2 rivals or whatever, and heaven got shot and she got killed. And we want to dedicate a tree to her on her, what would have been her 18th birthday, which is September 27th. And we're going to dedicate a tree to her. And hopefully you all can come out and join us. I don't know the exact location. I know we're going to be close to somewhere off of Central and North Avenue doing that, but that's going to be September 27th. And we'll be back to let you know exactly what time we're going to be doing that in the exact spot. But she would have been 18 this year on her birthday. And these are just some of the things that the Peace Run and Exodus is doing for our neighborhood and our community.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael Machado, and I'm with MAS, Health and Life. We are a boutique life, health, Medicare, and agency. We pride ourselves in helping the community. We've been invited today to share some of our findings, some of our education, and our mission to share with you folks and what we're doing to the community, if you will. Before I begin, I wanted to thank Mr. Ed for inviting us and the wonderful invitation and introduction. But before we do that, if we can just take about 5 seconds, bow our heads, and code of silence so we can dedicate this memorial silence to Haven, if you will, okay? Thank you, everyone. It's so important to recognize losses. It's unfortunate that we have that today in our society and everywhere in America. But it's up to us to make the differences, the change, if you will. And I'm hoping that whatever I say today would help you, would help the community, those individuals who are young, looking for an opportunity to really make a difference in the community and people's lives that are in your life, family, friends, acquaintances, and associates. We have a movement that we want to share with you guys today, okay? We are also contracted with several carriers, and every carrier has a mission. So when we're doing Medicare, we talk to seniors and make sure that we listen and not hear to their needs, if you will, and we want to put them in the proper plan, like Connie said. Take them out of HMOs that are not working for them and put in a PPO plan, or vice versa. On health insurance, those individuals are under 65. We're helping people who cannot afford insurance, but we have Obamacare and Affordable Care Act that you folks may qualify. So we're helping the community in that regards as well. On the life insurance side, we are teaching our communities health, wealth, and the lifestyle to enjoy them. Health, number one. If you don't have the proper health, you can't do anything. You're subjected in a chair, in bed, in a hospital, God forbid. If you don't plan ahead, you won't be able to enjoy your time when we talk about wealth. And wealth doesn't necessarily mean to be rich, but plan your life accordingly so that you could be financially fit. And then we would like for you to teach your families and friends the same thing so the legacy continues generationally. Americans here, especially the Anglos, have been educated about wealth. They know what to do with their money, if you will. So now it's our time. We're going to Hispanic communities, our community, and we're teaching our minority, because I'm minority too. I'm Puerto Rican, first generation here. My parents came from Puerto Rico, did not even know English. My father worked at Wilson Sporting Goods in a factory for 25 years. He retired making $25,000 a year. Today, can anybody retire on $25,000 a year? No, not at all. My mom was a homemaker. There was three of us, three children, so she had to stay home. So we weren't spoon-fed. We knew what we had to do. We went to school, we studied, we worked hard. My first job was at a flower shop, pricking all of the roses. I had so many pricks in my fingers, but I was making $1 at 12 years old, and I was able to sustain myself and help the family. Later on, I became 16. I went to work at McDonald's like the majority of us do. But when I went to work at McDonald's, I didn't just look at it as a job, because McDonald's teaches you something. They teach you how to be an individual, responsible individual. They teach you how to be responsible in your station. There's a process. And there should be a process in life. If there's a process, things work. That's why McDonald's is profitable and so successful today. McDonald's taught me to be a leader. I went to Hamburg University, yes, Hamburg University in Oak Brook. But I did not flip burgers. When you go to Hamburg University, you sit down and it's an auditorium and you talk about people skills, floor control, how to manage people, how to manage a store, and P&L. One thing, so from there I went to DePaul University, and I had to bus myself to downtown because we couldn't afford to stay on campus like majority kids did. And that's okay, because I wanted to be somebody, and the only way to be somebody is go to school. Right after I graduated, McDonald's wasn't for me, because I knew that, I was so upset coming back from Hamburg, wanted to implement what I learned in the classroom at the store level. And it's hard because you've got teenagers, you've got the owner operators are never in the store, and no one wanted to implement what we learned in the classroom. So I knew that wasn't for me, so I went back to school, finished up, and went to marketing degree, worked at the Tribune Company, and in 2008, when the crash happened, I got tired of working for the man. I started my own agency. Now listen to what I said. I got tired of working for the man. One thing that they don't teach you in school is how to open up a business. And shame on America for that and our education system. You can go to school, become a doctor and all. But America is ran by small businesses, not by corporations. Because if you look at McDonald's and all these big corporations, they have so many employees that they yell at Capitol Hill, our government, saying that we are not paying taxes because we employ all these people. So who pays the taxes? We do, and small businesses. So we are thriving as small businesses. So I'm here today to teach youth of America in this community, in this establishment, that think about becoming an entrepreneur, to be your own boss, to create health, to create wealth, and the lifestyle to enjoy them. That's my message for you today. So I'm going to start with the presentation. Unfortunately, hopefully you can see some of the wording, but I'll come through this. If you have questions, raise your hand, I'll help answer them, okay? I'm going to talk about our movement with our partners, FinFit Life. It's a unique company, and you're going to hear this word will become a household name in the near future. They promote health, wealth, and the lifestyle to enjoy them. So we want to ask ourselves, why are you here? Why are you guys on the camera watching this video? Why is your interest, if you will? I talked about education, I talked about an opportunity, and I have one here for you. What's important to you? To be self-made entrepreneurs, to have supplemental income, to have a side hustle. Okay? And I can go on. Why are we here? Because we care about your health. We care about your wealth, and we care about the lifestyle to enjoy them. How FinFit started, this is a group of cyclers in one of those cool gyms, and they cycled the bikes in the dark. But this is how we started, because our CEO, by the way, who this month became top 29 in Forbes Financial, if you will. But our CEO, Howard Sharpman, was out looking to better his health. And his daughter introduced him to cycling. So he said, okay, I'm going to check this out. So he got into a gym, went and became a member, and he fell in love with cycling. The fact that everyone was at the gym, taking care of themselves, and they were having fun doing it. And because he's also in the life insurance business, he said, wow, wouldn't it be something really cool? Because when you think about life insurance, people get life insurance, their coverage, and they get educated just at one time. They sign the policy, they pay for it, then they take the policy, put it in a drawer, and forget about it. Until later on, God forbid, when you have a loss is when you see what you have. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, because sometimes you don't know what you have, and by the time something happens, it's not adequate. Our life insurance policy with FinFit is an interactive life insurance policy, and I'll explain to you a little bit. So he started the movement, would say, hey, this is a health style. Got together with a company called John Hancock, which you all know here in Chicago. John Hancock Life Insurance Company. There's a company called Vitality that does health monitoring, and it's a global company. They're in 38 countries. So Howard as brilliant and creative he is, he put together these two companies and said, hey, we want to create a movement. We want to go to market with a life insurance policy that's going to take care of folks' health, create health, wealth, and then the wellness comes later so they can enjoy the time. So they were all founded by these industry leaders. This is Howard Schaffman, William Pinus is the president, and John Irwin. The rest of these folks are leaders, but they founded a company, and their objective was to revolutionize two of the largest industries, the health industry and the financial services industry. I mean, think about it. Everyone's thinking about health conscious, what they're eating, et cetera, et cetera. Because I'm convinced that America doesn't want us healthy. Because we've got all kinds of preservatives and things in our foods that are not good for us. And they want to educate America on how to preserve their money, if they will. What we do at FinFit Life is we reward healthy living. Reward healthy living. That's awesome. They provide protection for your family if you die too soon or live too long. They provide tax advantage strategies to hide from overpaying Uncle Sam. And by the way, does everybody know that Uncle Sam is not really your uncle? Okay? Wealth accumulation, that's huge. How do I make my money grow? You put money in a savings account today, what happens? There's like a 0.01 interest. You get no money, so why put any money in the bank, if you will? Protection against losses in the market, that's your 401ks. America's been taught to put savings in 401k. The 401k only benefits corporate America. Because today's 401ks with the market volatile and losing, as you know, we were just experiencing, we're in recession now. Actually, we are. The 401ks are turning into 201ks. Okay, and by the time we retire at 65 or 59, now to go there and we try to pull out money, they're going to tax us 20% on top of what we just lost, and now you're not feeling okay. 401k, 201ks, not okay. We have a solution to that. We want to supplement your retirement planning. We're building a community to establish and achieve health and wellness. We want to revolutionize the financial well-being and education. So we want to show you guys in the community in America, middle America, how to save your money, what to do with your money. And don't go in the plans that the overachievers are in, because that's not for everyone. They're just benefiting on commissions. Our job is to educate the community and help. We want to make a difference in the community because we've been there. We want to improve professionally and personally. You guys are young. I've met 19-year-olds in Vegas at a convention making $250,000 a year. Wouldn't you like to make that kind of money? And how do they do that? They align themselves with the right people to learn. Marisol, my wife, is here also supporting us today. And we love to be trainer, mentor, educator, and helping you all. Because we've been there. Nobody helped me. I helped myself. I did have some mentors along the way, and I'm very appreciative with that. One of them was my instructor for at DePaul, if you will. And to have the freedom of a laptop business style. In COVID, we were on our deck. We had the best tan in the world. It was awesome, but we didn't see anybody. We were on the deck and calling everyone and helping people with adequate coverage. People who couldn't afford health care, we helped put them in the plan. We had seniors we were talking to, Zooming and all, and we helped over 150 people during annual enrollment period. So we're blessed to have had that opportunity to help them. We don't think about the money. You know why? because money comes all by itself. You think about the mission and not the commission, because it's too legit to quit. Okay? We've been there, I've seen it. Sorry about the screen here. We want everyone to take control of their financial future, their physical fitness, and their professional life. You must have money work hard for you. I'm going to talk to you about the doubles, just high level. The rule of 72, if you were to put $10,000 at a 4% rate at 26 years old, okay, at 18 years later, you'll double that. 20 more years later, you'll triple that at 40,000. But if you go to 6%, you put yourself in a 6%, 12 years, you have 10,000, but now it doubles at 38 years old, 20, and you go up to $60,000 by the age of 62. So what the chain here is that your money doubles every 2 years, if you will. So if you were to save 18 years at 4%, at the age of 62, you'll be at 40. 6%, 80,000. 10%, 7.2 years, 320,000. So what I'm saying is, if you put your money in the right account and let it work for you, the money will double. And that's what we're going to show you and teach you in the near future. This is just high level as far as what we're going to bring to the community and to the center as far as, hey guys, we're going to educate you on something really cool, how to be a business owner, how to go out to the community and help people by evaluating what they're doing with their monies and educate them. And then give them adequate coverage so God forbid, if something happens, they're protected. Most people fail to plan. They don't plan to fail. What I mean by that, when you think about your loved ones, we're talking about life insurance, which is actually death insurance. Our insurance